So, what we got here is a Grixis Vestige Gambito, as we like to call it. This is our own creation from the stream from last week. We played a lot of Gambit decks. We tried a 4-color Gambit deck with Frostcliff Siege. One of our chatters showed us a version of Frostcliff Siege with Greed's Gambit in like Jeskai aggro splashing for Voice of Victory, Gambit, Frostcliff Siege. The mana base wasn't really working as much as I'd hoped, so I tried to take out the white, add the black. A few cards we really liked is Frostcliff Siege with Gambit. That was really powerful. Quantum Riddler, obviously insane. And then the Vestige, Anticausal Vestige, is so good with Greed's Gambit, Frostcliff Siege, Rise of Sozin. So this deck is really powerful. It does have some glaring weaknesses, as all Greed's Gambit decks do. You know, enchantment removal, enchantment bounce. You got your Greed's Gambit Falcon combo. But for the most part, we are playing a control deck. We have a lot of removal, as you can see. Metagamed removal for Cub decks with Pyroclasm, Abrade against the Is It Lesson Monument decks, Strategic Betrayal against the Sultai Reanimator decks. Also, pretty fine card to main deck against Is It Lessons. They don't play that many creatures. You know, you can just kill the Grand, exile some key lessons. It's pretty valuable. Bitter Triumph as a way to deal with Planeswalkers. Mostly, you can also kill like opposing Riddlers, I guess, and Auroboroids that are past 3 toughness. But for the most part, when your opponent Auroboroids, you either kill it, you either wipe their board beforehand, so they can't even get there, or you play Rise of Sozin. You can ramp into Rise of Sozin. Just do that. You have 3 copies of that. So, yeah, for the most part, we're a control deck with the caveat of playing Frostcliff Siege and Greed's Gambit. This kills very quickly. You sometimes don't even need to have the Falcon Greed's Gambit combo. If you go Frostcliff Siege, Greed's Gambit, on turn 3 and turn 4 Greed's Gambit, you get to attack with 3/2/1 bats who are flying, and then now they're 3 powers, so it's 9 damage to the face right there. If you have another creature, you can, like with Lord Skitter, you can sacrifice. But if not, they take 9 immediately, and then the next turn, if you play like a Riddler and a Vestige, warp, the game ends. You don't actually need to do that much. So yeah, Frostcliff Siege, if you have that with Greed's Gambit, it's a lot of damage. Still playing the Virtue of Knowledge here with the Fabled Passage. Great combo. Obviously, Virtue of Knowledge has other applications like Greed's Gambit. For the most part, that's the only one. You can do Falcon as well if your opponent has like a removal. Not Falcon, sorry, the Disguise. You can Virtue that in response to like a Get Lost. In response to the Falcon, you can respond to the Virtue Knowledge, so you can give them the Greed's Gambit, you know, if they have a Get Lost. But that is pretty rare, the way this deck plays. But yeah, Virtue of Knowledge with Fabled Passage on turn 3. You play your island and your mountain, you play Fabled Passage, and then you sacrifice the Fabled Passage. While this is on the stack, you can copy target activated ability, or triggered ability. You get Fabled Passage again, you make a land, and now you made this a Rampant Growth or a Shared the Roots in its own right. It's also an instant, so you can make a instant speed mana, which is kind of nice. Also, you can draw extra cards with Riddler if you already have the Virtue of Knowledge in play as an enchantment. I don't think there's really much else you can do besides, of course, there's the Greed's Gambit, which is the most important one. If you have Virtue of Knowledge in play, or if you use the Vantress Visions when you're playing Greed's Gambit, you get to make a copy of the Greed's Gambit trigger, which gives you 6 bats total and 6 life and 6 cards. And you only have the same downside of just having 1 copy of Greed's Gambit. So, yeah. Vestige is really, really awesome in this deck because you have Vestige with the Siege, which is just a lot of damage. just 8 trample, 8 trample damage is a lot. It's also just a nice threat, but you can warp it on turn 4, and Vestige with Greed's Gambit is really, really strong because you're able to play it, warp it, and then you get, at end step when the Vestige triggers, you get your Greed's Gambit. You have to you don't have to sacrifice anything. There's no downside on the first turn. So basically, even if you don't have a Frostcliff Siege, you can just make 3 2/1s, draw 3 cards, gain 6 life, and you don't have to sacrifice anything on that turn. And then the next turn, you can like play a Vestige again, maybe sacrifice that, do it again with a Greed's Gambit. Who knows? There are a lot of options, but yeah, Greed's Gambit with Vestige kind of gives you, because usually playing Greed's Gambit on turn 4 is not a good play. You need to have something else. It's just not good. You're making 3 2/1s, but you're sacking 1 immediately. So you're only making 2 2/1s, sacrificing or discarding a card and drawing 2 cards and gaining 4 life. So, but you still have the downside every turn. So very, very quickly, the Greed's Gambit becomes a liability and just can outright lose you the game. So you don't want to do that. But if you can Vestige it on turn 4 with Greed's Gambit, then that gives you 1 extra turn for all the downside, which is a huge upside for the Vestige here. And you can also Vestige lands in play, and then you can Vestige on turn 4, or not turn 4, sorry, when you have 6 lands, a Rise of Sozin in play, which actually lets you dodge specific counters like Negate or Annul for the Firelord Sozin or the Greed's Gambit, which is really nice. And if you are playing that, or also another thing you can do is you can have a Vestige in play, and then you play Rise of Sozin, and then from there you can either get another Vestige in play or a Greed's Gambit or a Riddler to trigger. So really, really good. And that's about it for the main deck. I mean, you're playing 4 exclusive Nightclubs because it's the Grixis mana base. We have 2 copies of Reef, 1 Cori Mountain Monastery, and then we need some basic lands because we have Fabled Passages. So, yeah. And Sideboard is, I wouldn't say it's completely tuned or perfect. We're trying some new cards today. We have 1 copy of Annul versus, I mean, Annul is just a really good card in this metagame right now. There's the Lesson deck, which it's really good against. There are all the Rise of Sozins and the Earthbending Ascensions, the Wagon decks. Just a fantastic, powerful card for 1 mana. So it does so much for 1 mana right now. A lot of enchantments, a lot of artifacts. 3 steps ahead against control, fire magic when you want more copies of Pyroclasms. Consult Detect Intrusion against control. Ghost Vacuum is a card I want to try, and I'm actually going to, I mean, obviously there's the normal implications of Ghost Vacuum. You know, you bring it in against Lessons, you bring it in against Sultai Reanimator, anything Graveyard, decks like Esper Origins, Yuna, if that's a deck anymore. You can even bring it against like Shiko, but what I want to try to bring it in against is the green Cub decks that are also playing Esper Origins. The reason being is we have a lot of ways to remove the Earthbending lands away, but they just come back. Like, let's say our opponent plays Lemur Elf, Cub, and they, you know, they Earthbend, and then they have a 1/1, a 1/1 Earthbended land, and a 2/2. If we play Pyroclasm, we kill 2, they get back their land. But if we play Ghost Vacuum on turn 1, and then we play Pyroclasm on turn 2, we don't only kill their lands, but we also, we don't only kill their creatures, but we also get rid of their land for good. It does not come back if you're able to Ghost Vacuum, like kill something, and with anything. It could be even a Strategic Betrayal, but like if you have a Ghost Vacuum in play and the creature Earthbended land dies, you get to Ghost Vacuum and get rid of it for good. So yeah, 1 mana Stone Rain potentially versus a lot of Cub decks. I'm gonna try it. Maybe it's a little bit too cute because it doesn't have a lot of impact against those decks besides killing Earthbended lands, but maybe there's something there. We have a lot of sweepers, so it made sense. Like especially after board, we have 3 Pyroclasms, 3 copies of Rise of Sozin, and 2 copies of Day of Black Sun. So it's not very difficult to just like sweep the board and exiled 1 land. Strategic. Oh, sorry, I missed. Ratchet likes. Oh, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. So we're doing a deck tech. So Ghost Vacuum we talked about. Strategic Betrayal, 3rd copy against Sultai Reanimator, another copy of Lord Skitter. Maybe this should just be a slasher. That is certainly a thought. We had 2 copies, and it's like a fine card. Also awesome with Frostcliff Siege, good against control. Not the best against the lessons because they have the 4 copies of Combustion Technique, but maybe we can put back the slashers in. Maybe I'll just do 1 and 1 for now, actually, just so we can test both of them. One, like the Lord Skitter is legendary, so. Overwhelming Surge is a 5th Abrade against the Monument of Endurance lesson deck, and it's probably better because you can kill a token or a Grand and a Monument instead of just 1. Marang, good against control. Just a solid card with Frostcliff Siege, obviously great with Gambit, good with most of these cards, good with Virtue of Knowledge, you can Vestige it into play, lots of things you could do here. 2 copies of Day of Black Sun and a Mistrise Village against control, so Day of Black Sun is just against the green decks as well. So that's the deck tech. Let's play some games. Okay. Again with the Monastery today, but maybe we draw a land and we're fine. Okay, there you go. There you go. If you play professionally, your goal is winning. If you create content, your goal is to be entertaining. Yeah. And I could do both. I could be entertaining and win. We have been. We have a winning record with this deck. Still, despite today's tremendous luck. Let's see if this resolves. I don't think it will, but it's fine. We have to start playing it. It's not like we have a cavern to draw into or counters, so we just have to slam. Okay. Weird. Arena broke again. Hey, we get an untapped exclusive nightclub. That's kind of cool. Nightclub is thinking about it. Yeah, it's having some self-doubts. Am I coming into play untapped? Am I always coming to play tapped? No exceptions? Some water. Okay. They just surveilled away a consult, which tells me they're looking for lands, or they just already have a consult. It's kind of weird though, because you would just consult anyways. I could play Lord Skitter. Yeah, sure. Got completely kicked out of the match midway through game 3. Okay, your turn. Sorry about that, Ratchet. Seems like something's going on with Arena right now. The importance of lands, huh? I mean, we could Cori Mountain. Of course you were winning too, yeah. That is unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna play another Vestige here. Unlikely that they have a 3rd No More Lies. They could. If they do, they do. We've already played 2 copies. More likely that they have like a Get Lost or a Lightning Helix. So, I get to draw a card. Walk away, I got to. Okay. Let's get a Siege in play. I think it's a little bit better to save it for, like, save the Virtue. Guess we'll see. They do have a third No More Lies. Can you put a face down Falcon with Vestige? No, you cannot. Yeah, you can't do that. Disguise is you may cast this card face down. So you can only cast it. And the Vestige, wherever it is, they're both exiled. Yep. The Vestige is when this creature leaves the battlefield. Blah, blah, blah. You put the card into the battlefield tapped. So you're not casting it. I'm gonna play Rise of Sozin here just to get information before we do Gambit Virtue stuff. I mean, if they have another counter, they have another counter, sure. It's pretty annoying, but their draw was kind of perfect against us. We haven't really gone much. I'll play another Rise of Sozin. I mean, it's probably better than anything else we can do. Tainted Love, sure. Just losing to everyone today. No matter what, we're finding a way. Yeah, we're dead. They need any spell. Get lost on anything. Helix, GG. Yeah, just that kind of day, I guess. Maybe we'll turn it around. Maybe the match is not over. That was just game one. Let's get rid of Pyroclasm, Abrades, Betrayal. What do we want to bring in? Village, Annul, probably not. 3 steps, Consult, Detect, Marang, Slasher. Ghost Vacuum. Still Bitter Triumphs, Abrade. And Rise of Sozin to deal with voices. Probably fine. Okay, keeping this one. We got our Fabled Passage Virtue situation, which is really good. I'll play Slasher though. A lot of big threat over here on turn 3. You're my darling baby. I'm gonna do it now. What are we gonna grab? Island, Swamp. Should we just play Falcon? Or should we just use... Not Falcon, but you know what I mean. Seems okay to ward it. Did you test Orzhov Phoenix Fleet Airship? No. I don't think so. We played a little bit of the Phoenix Fleet Airship, yeah. I wouldn't say we tested it fully. Like, we didn't spend a whole day on it or anything. Okay, I'm gonna do this. See if it gets countered. Then play. Okay. Annulled. Annulled. Angel, you're my darling baby. What do we want to do here? You just play Gambit? Play Vestige, I mean? Not Gambit, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I just warped it. Let's attack. When it gets closer to AC 11, you are going to have to play the best deck. I am. It's true. And you can all see me do it. Alright, they're at 5. Double Annul. Okay. Sure. They just don't phase me at all. Alright, your turn. I'm holding the maps here because I can actually sacrifice, or not sacrifice, but disguise and draw 2 cards. So yep. They have 7 mana. Yeah, I mean, I still think we do it here. Also give Slasher if they wipe. Yeah, I could. But I think I'd rather draw 2 cards because then they have to. If I draw a counter spell, they have to do something here. Yeah, they clearly have Jeskai Rev. Okay. They're at 9 now. It just don't faze me at all. Let's Riddler first. Maybe we find a Siege. We did not. Found a Gambit. We can Gambit into Siege. That good? Seems okay, maybe. Ooh, if I played a Ghost Vacuum first, we would have drawn an extra card. Would that have been worth it? I'm not sure. Probably. Probably would have been worth it. Can bounce the Falcon here. All right, let's sacrifice a. Yeah, we can intrusion our bird if we need to. Discard land. Sacrifice a bat. Bounce the Falcon here. If they have Get Lost, we lose everything, but which is a little bad. Just wee bad. Okay. Okay. Let's go with Falcon here. Great draw. 3 steps was a great draw here. Yeah, let's just do the now. Okay. And we can just pass turn. We can chill now. Now that our opponent has a Gambit. Let's see how they get out of it. Seems fine, maybe? They have 9 mana? Sure. What are they doing? Bouncing this, dealing 4 damage to Slasher. Let's try to counter that. Alright. Double Annul. Annul is like not that good against us because we have Vestige. But I mean, we do have a lot of enchantments and artifacts, so it's fine. It's just not. Let me actually rephrase. Annul is good against us, but we can play around it. That's probably a better way of explaining that. Okay. Sure. We got 27 lands right now. We did not board out a land, we just brought back in. We brought one in. I left one Abrade, by the way, against Voice of Victory, so that's why that's in here. Ooh. Maybe I want to do this for Vestige on 6 now. We're definitely not in a hurry. Yeah, I'll do it. Vestige with Intrusion. Crazy, last time I really paid attention to MTG with Shahard versus Ben Suck at World. Time flies. Time does fly. Blue White Flash with High Noon is cool because you know if you won by the end of turn 3. Kinda true, kinda true. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, that was a good turn. If they play Jeskai Rev, though, it would hurt us a bit, but I'm not gonna Gambit, I don't think. I think we just play Riddler. Could also play Rise of Sozin. What do you think? Is it Rise of Sozin or is it Riddler? I think it's Riddler. Rise okay? I don't know. I think Riddler might be putting a little bit more pressure, which is good. Oh, we have a braid for this, random. But I'll take it. Rise will call... Yeah, Rise will definitely be on Jeskai Revelation. I mean, I guess we flip it. It's fine. I think we give nothing. Yeah, we can give lands if we wanted. Should I give him a Falcon? That's the question. And draw a card. Maybe we should. It doesn't do that much. The only thing it does is if we ever give a Greed's Gambit, they can take it back. No, when this attacks, gain control of target permanent you own, but don't control. So, alright. You can have a Falcon. Don't you wish your girlfriend was? Give them a land if you want to draw? No, I don't think I want to give them a land. That doesn't seem good at all. Don't ya? Ooh, those are some good mills. Unfortunate for us. Hopefully they don't have Jeskai Rev. They are not... Okay. Oh, the bird is super weak on its own. We just drew a card to cycle bird. Like, the 1/4 doesn't really do much there for them. Especially when we have a Riddler. They're playing Jeskai control, so, you know. Maybe they're just impatient if they have a bad hand. Somehow we are 10-5 with this deck. I don't know how. Like, I feel like we've been drawing poorly, but impatient control player, yeah. Exactly. I know she loves you. I understand. Another Jeskai control player. Wow, our hand is terrible. My goodness. Oh my god. What do I even do here? I don't even know if I want to play Riddler. I think I go Falcon. Yeah. Like, I'd definitely rather this get countered than Riddler. Oh, Hedge Maze. What? What, mate? Like me. Hmm. Okay. Well, if this works, it's pretty good. Should we Virtue again? Yep, we should. Mono blue ramp, hell yeah. It's one way to get rid of these cards in our hand. Hello? I'm just gonna play Riddler here. No, maybe they have no more lies. Next turn we can play around that. Alright, I'll pass turn. We can pass, I think. I mean, we could just play Virtue. Maybe I should do that. Just start playing Virtues. Yeah. Your turn. We're super ahead now? Maybe. Okay, they are playing Inevitable Defeats. Mostly the version that play 4-color don't, like with green, don't play Inevitable Defeats, but I guess this version does. Okay. This just hits a counter of some kind. Or even a get lost. Every answer for this is an answer for Greed's Gambit, so just a bait. Resolved. Okay. Yeah, 5-color control with Wastewood Verge. Never will defeat again. Okay. 2 mana. 2 mana for No More Lies. Alright, take 8. Yep. Siege doing some work? Hell yeah. Man, our hand is so trash. It's just drew all our removal, all our bad removal. Even if they play like Cornucopia, 4 Braids, Lightning Helix that, sure. No matter what you say and what you do. I might need to save the Falcon now. Maybe not. Maybe. It's debatable. It's the last Falcon is the problem. I have no way of getting it back. Alright, let's play Strategic Betrayal for... Like, they have some stuff in their graveyard. So, if they're playing the Songcrafter Mage. Yep. So we're at 8 mana. 1 more land, we can go Gambit Falcon and do it. So we don't even need the land if Gambit resolves. Maybe I Falcon first though. Yeah, I think I Falcon first. Oh, should be game. They just ran out of everything and I think I'm fine just discarding a Pyroclasm. Because then it gives them 2 things to do. Like if they have a Get Lost. Since they never had an opportunity to. Yeah, we're fine with that. Your turn. Sure, because we just win off of the creatures. We don't need to Gambit yet, so. Yep, GG. Alright, let's get rid of Pyroclasm. Trail, Bitter Triumph. Yep. Okay, Abrade we can keep. Annul, maybe. Village, 3 steps, consult, detect, Marang, slasher. So is that too many cards though? Maybe I can take out 1 Gambit. Because it's just a card that if you have multiple, you can't play 1, yeah. You can even go down to 2 Gambits. They're gonna have like Heritage Reclamations, bunch of stuff to deal with it. Hey, Star Surveil, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you. Alright, we'll do it like this. Mi amor. Sure. That's a Virtue, I see. I'm looking right at you, Virtue. We don't have blue mana yet, but could take it a little slow, maybe. Because we really want to Virtue the Fabled Passage. You saw how powerful that was. Yeah. This deck is fun to play. You're playing it too, Ratchet? Mountain. Good start. Double starting town. Good start. Yikes. Yeah, I still want to wait. Because if we draw a... Like, if we grab a swamp and play that, we basically have to grab an island, so I think we just wait. Okay. That works. Let's pass the turn. If they go like end of turn consult, we can virtue, get the land, and detect intrusion it. So let's do that. No. Honestly, Arena, like why? Why? It's worked the last 20 times we've done this. Game ruined. Game absolutely ruined for no reason, just because we got arena'd. I didn't do anything wrong. It's what you're supposed to do. What happened is it just didn't give me priority when I sacked Fabled Passage. Yeah, you don't need to do full control though, because it's supposed to work. It's really annoying. It was because it was in response to another spell, I guess, yeah. If there's nothing on the stack, I don't know. It's just kind of stupid. This is the first time it hasn't worked. With this deck, at least. Okay. Alright. Wan Shi Tong. Okay. What's up, Wolf? Okay, what are we doing here? 3 mana? Let's play Rise of Sozin. Probably. I mean, I could play like... Could play Siege. Nah, I think we just have to go Rise of Sozin here and just hope they don't have a counter. Okay. Always am screwed or flooded in draft. The Shuffler really hates me. The Shuffler has not been nice to us today either. Sorry though, Wolf. Fortunate. Hope it turns around for you. It probably will. I mean, that's how it works. That's how variance works. Went 3 because only flooded? Yeah. Yeah, I hear ya. Okay. Well, we're still in this game, I guess. It's not like the game is over or anything. I don't know if we're... Maybe they're just super flooded. Entirely possible. Just got Rev. Okay. That is going to be game. Yeah. Should I have a vacuum then? Probably. Yeah, probably should bring a vacuum. Take out one Gambit. Yeah, because we don't really want the second Gambit anyways, so this is fine. Have similar issues with sacrificing Earthbend lands, even with full control. I know it's doable because I saw Doomwake doing it on stream. Doesn't work for even with full control. Yeah, from now on, I'm just gonna have to full control every time. I know it works properly if you do it on turn 2 and there's like, or not on turn 2, but I know it works if you just do it, sack Fabled Passage, not in response to anything. Like I know that works. So maybe I won't do it that way because it's does save us time. But yeah, there's like that game was definitely ruined. We may have lost anyways, but that game was for sure ruined. Perhaps that's to do with being on your turn? No, it's not that. Should work on our turn as well. I'm made for loving me. Okay, get a Terminus in play, why not? A little Soul Stone never hurt nobody. Inevitable defeat on that. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. How'd you get the Frosted Sleeve? Apparently you have to buy something from the winter sales, and then it shows up in your inbox. So that is how. Let's grab defeat right now. Okay, we've got a hand of cards here. If we draw land, even if we don't, we have Vestige still, so obviously better to draw land though and just start jamming Vestiges though. You were made for loving me. Kill the siege? You can kill the siege, or can try. And you don't take 8. You were made for loving me. Defeat that instead. Okay. Should I just name Jeskai Revelation for a turn? Force him to have something? Probably. I mean, I didn't see any creatures, so I'll just do it. Village is gonna come and play tapped here. Dancing in the moonlight. Another inevitable defeat? Seems like it. Could be a Heritage Reclamation, I guess. What? Wow. We even exiled all their stuff. Alright, Jeskai Revelation. They clearly don't have it, but we're gonna still do it. They do have it. Wow, okay. No More Lies. Rise of Sozin, Day of Judgment, Defeat, Stock Up, Cornucopia, Songcrafter, Consult, One Sheet, 3 Steps, and some lands. Double Mistrise Village and a Cori Mountain. Okay. The moonlight, and in the moonlight. Moonlight. So they have a one sheet and a Rise of Sozin and Songcrafter mages. But yeah. Yeah, I think I just want to play the Riddler here. Not the Vestige, just to have a Vestige once this dies. Dancing in the moonlight. Yep. Alright. Easy. We've been beating control. Even though game one can be a little rough. Like theoretically, we're playing cards that they have a hard time dealing with. I think we get rid of one Abrade. Could get rid of Falcon. Could probably get rid of Falcon. Yeah. Smack that. Give me some more. Wait, is this Akon? Are we listening to Akon smack that right now? Damn. We sure are. Ooh, Sultai Reanimator. Okay, okay. So Abrade is not the best here, but you from my shadow. Oh, we can Vestige a land into play, maybe. Another Abrade. That is unfortunate. Oh, smack that. I mean, a blow. Smack that. Smack that. Sure. The Scarbringer, yeah. This will be a problem if we don't draw any Strategic Betrayals. We do have 2 copies we can draw into. Could also Rise of Sozin technically at some point, but a bit difficult. Okay, sure. Just gonna play Riddler here. I don't have to play that tap land, but whatever. Oh, we also have I forgot we also have the rat. The rats. Like that. Oh, we drew a Virtue. Or a Fabled Passage. I guess I'll pass turn. Do we name Mind Bitten with Sozin? Yeah, probably. But before that happens, I think we need to play a little bit slower. Hold on. We have 6, 7 mana. Okay, sure. I don't think we want to do the copy with Virtue with Sozin. It doesn't really work. Like, because they're just going to play Awaken to kill it. I think I'd rather just do this. Hold full control. Even just getting lands out of our deck This is good. Okay. Ardeen. Yep. Oh, there's Cavero. In the graveyard. They have another one. Yep. So now I can play the Rise. I don't think we die, because we get a Riddler. Although they do have... Oh, no, maybe we do die, actually. Yeah. Might be bad. Oh, and a Vestige, I forgot. Ooh, if we drew a Bitter Triumph, that would have been amazing. Oh, wait! Wait, we have a Abrade because of the Harvester. I forgot. That's amazing. Yeah. See ya. Are they even gonna attack? They Cavera this back. It's still worth it. Wow. Yeah, for a second I forgot about the Harvester. Could have killed your Eldrazi too. Yeah, I could have, but I could just play the Rise of Sozin now. Right? Isn't that a little bit better? Okay, I can just attack. Play Sozin. Oh, they just took it. Excuse me. Oh, man. Every day, every power to earn the power. Awaken, no! On the knowledge. Interesting. He blocked the Vestige. That would have been bad for you. Why? It would have been the same. I just, instead of playing Rise of Sozin, I just put Rise of Sozin into play, and then I just hardcast a Riddler. It's the same thing. I mean, he takes less damage, but it wouldn't have, like, been a blowout or anything, you know? There's another Cavero. We might be dead. We are getting some stuff back, but, you know. Because now there's no more Harvester. Would have saved mana. Net River. Yeah. It would have saved 1 mana. It's bad. Might be bad. Double Bringer. Yeah, I mean, we can draw some stuff, but like Bitter Triumph. Oh, we drew Bitter Triumph. Okay, 1 second though. So yeah, let's discard. And you land, I guess. Yeah. Why not kill your Vestige? I could kill my Vestige. Is that better? Maybe it is better actually. I think you might be right. I want to attack still. One second. What are we naming here? Caveros, there's already 3 copies. I think at this point we do... Maybe we just name Arden? Okay, yeah, I should have done something else that last turn. Yeah, we'll have to name Arden here. But if we have a Harvester, Arden, Bringer, Overlords, 1 Terror, Bitter Triumph, Brood Spinners. Okay. Yeah, so I should have, for what it's worth, Bitter Triumphed my own Vestige, gun Rise of Sozin, because then we can get all the Caveros in the graveyard or the Bringers, and even we can do both Rise. We can hit both Cavero and Bringer. So definitely punted that turn. I should have done it. Okay. The problem is they just get back a Cavero here. Yeah, I punted that super hard. It's just me and you. Yeah. Yup. Tonight it's just me and you. I mean, that is helpful, but... Tonight just... I mean, we can Sozin the Cavero now, so they have to kind of cast it. 20 cards in deck. 14. Or, sorry, 16. There's Terror. That's game. Oh, okay. We actually have a chance to win now. Potentially, if we just draw like Gambit into Siege here. Not that. I can Falcon give lands. Yeah, but that costs too much mana, right? It's like 5 mana. Which does not quite work. Alright. Now we're dead. We drew so many cards this game. Couldn't find a Gambit or a Siege. Like, we drew a lot of cards off of the Riddlers over and over. But I did make a mistake on that Bitter Triumph. I should have killed the Vestige and done it. That was weird play. What are they naming here? Chance on missing on draw 11 is relatively low. Well, we could not have drawn 11 and also have 3 mana. And also had mana to play Gambit. So, I'm a little confused. Alright. We don't even have reefs. If we had 2 reefs, it would just be dead. Crazy. Come on, Gambit. Okay. If you hadn't, you had 12, which is enough. If you had 11 with the land. Guys, what are you talking about? Like, cost 5 mana. You're saying, oh, you're saying to just full blown not even use the monastery, just play 5 mana, sack all our lands. Maybe. Instead of anything. Okay, I see what you're saying. Just go, okay, so what would be the play there? So 11, give them everything. And then we have 7 mana left, which is enough to go Gambit and Siege, which is still not lethal though. We need to still go Riddler. Oh no, I guess at 7 life it is lethal. Okay, yeah, maybe I should have done that. Yeah. Certainly better than what I did. Poorly played game by me. For sure. Annul, 3 steps, consult, detective, betrayal. Ghost vacuum. Is it ever slasher? Maybe slasher? Wow. We didn't draw any betrayal, any Lord Skitter, any siege. It's kind of unfortunate there. Yeah, I probably should have gone that. I should have gone for it. I agree. I also should have just the Vestige turned was a mistake too. Alright. It would be push-ups time, but I'm pretty sore today from yesterday's workout. Maybe we'll do a little bit. We do need to. Okay. I think I'll lead with a swamp though, because I don't know if I want mountain or island just yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna still not sack. I don't know what I want yet. Sure. Winning with 0 lands is bonus too. True. It would have been sick. It would have been 11 damage. I should have done it. I should have. We lost some content too. My bad. 27 lands only. Only 27 lands though. Not a high amount. You've haunted me all. Well, this is very unfortunate. Yeah, you can get rid of 1 Gambit, I guess. I guess I'll have to sack for island now. Sure. Sometimes I think about. Sure. Just gives them an awakened target right now, but whatever. They already have a Kavero anyways. Glarbin. And they've got Glarbin. Yeah. I mean, they're not attacking with Glarb, so that's 2 less damage at least. Two cards in hand. Getting greedy here. I don't know, it seems like the only way we can win is try to race somehow. Like, Riddler, then untap Gambit. Or something like that. Or maybe other way around. Yeah, they have a second one. Okay. Keeping it out. $27 lands. Can I say it louder for the back to hear? Nope, I cannot. Sure. Ooh, roots. Okay, okay. Alright, turn 2, roots. What you got? Second roots over here. What if we splash white for Ira with all the City of Brass we now have in center? It might be possible. So this actually, the version before this was Jeskai splashing Gambit. We had like Voice of Victory, Iro. It was a little bit different, like there were less vestiges. But the mana base wasn't really cutting it. Like you just don't really have enough. Play 1 planes. Also, if you're blue, like the Falcon is fine. You don't really need both. You were just not playing Falcon. Like Iro is better, but you weren't playing Falcon. Is all it was. I'm just gonna get a land into play, by the way. I don't think we need to get Gambit here just yet, because we have access to Virtue Gambit next turn, which is a little bit stronger. And then if we draw a land, we can get Sozin. There's a lot of things we can do. They just did nothing and have nothing. What? Should I just Vestige then? No, I mean I could play Gambit, leave up mana, Virtue it. No, we can't. That doesn't work. I can play Pyroclasm. Because they clearly don't have something. I think we'll just do this though. Get Virtue in play or something like that. If we miss. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Is it Vestige or is it Rise of Sozin? I think it's just Vestige here. Yeah, I like it. Maybe it helps them, lets them commit a little bit more to the board. Just a tad bit more. I have to be really careful with these gambits because, yeah, they don't have a lot of, or sorry, they have a lot of ways of getting rid of gambits, so it's a bit scary. All right, they have a creature, Cauldron here. Interesting. Interesting. I could just start slamming here. Another Vestige, maybe. I guess it's Gambit time. They have no cards in hand. Oh, maybe I should have. Yeah, that's kind of debatable. I don't know. I'll just get Riddler into play. Leave up Bitter Triumph. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, why am I saying we get Riddler into play? Just get Vestige into play, no? Discard Terminus. Just sack a bat. It's fine. Do I have to kill this thing? Probably. I think I do, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, still get this, but it's fine. Alright. Yup. Pretty scary. Okay, so no reach on this. Oh, this is good. This is really good. So now we get to trade. Or not even trade. Oh yeah, we don't get to trade. But we get to sack. Actually, hold on. Might have to do some stuff here. Might have to do something different. I think we want... Do we want Gambit in play? Do we just want Rise of Sozin? Yeah, so we can double Gambit, or we can just get Rise of Sozin into play, and then Falcon away the Gambit. Both seems fine. I think it's better to Sozin, the graveyard, the board. If I double Gambit, I have some blockers, but they have double Gambit. They have things to sacrifice, and they have a bunch of mill left as well. Right now, they don't have anything except one creature. So I think it's best to go this. And then just Falcon it. That's not great. Mm-hmm. Everywhere you go. Ooze? What happens if you give a Riddler that was warped? I actually can. I actually can. I get it back. It gets warped. It's a free roll. I probably should have. We would have drawn an extra card. We have 4 copies of Abrade. Can't. But yeah, I should have done it. One, two. I don't know. It might just be dead. Pretty rough here. With double roots. Is not good. Oops, no, not that one. Let's name. I guess roots? Harvester, Overlord, Disruptive, Cody, Cash Grab, Scavenging Ooze. Are there no Ouroboros? There's no Ouroboros. Wow, they're just straight up psychopaths. Okay. 9 mana. Gambit. Or maybe not Gambit, actually, hold on. Maybe it's better to Vestige first. Yeah, probably. No, we can still Vestige. I think I want to just draw the card. Yeah, it's fine. Do this. Oh boy. That's not good. You didn't have to cut me out. Alright. Problem is they just make they get there's 2 creatures in the graveyard right now, so they get to make 4. We have to go chump mode, play another Rise of Sozin. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Exchange enchantments, sorcery is sideboard. What? I misunderstood what you were saying. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, shit. 3 creatures? That's bad. And now you're gonna live that way. somebody that you used to know. So we are dead unless we draw another Sozin here. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. We got any Flood Mods? No. Right on time. Wait, are they tapped out? They are tapped out. Hold on. What if I get this into play and kill the Gambit? Would that ever work? Probably not. Nah, I don't think so. Because I can give it haste and trample. But they could just make more too. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. So I just have to draw a card. Yeah, I think we just have to go and find another Sozin to have a chance. No, yeah, these plants are way too big at this point. That is not going to work. Man, super unfortunate that we never found an if we found an Abrade, we have 4 copies of you to kill the Cauldron, we would have been totally fine. There is a Sozin. Do we have 8 mana? We do have 8 mana. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Pog indeed. Indeed, Pog. I can Betrayal first and then Vestige warp it. Wow. Okay. Turn around. Turnaround time. I'm kind of lagging. Am I lagging in the stream too or no? I don't think so. Hand? No, I'm not. Seems to be the client. I might need to do a little bit of a arena reset. Damn, should have had Riddler get warped out. Misorder warp triggers. Wrong stacking of trigger, lost a Riddler. No, I did not. Why? Well, what are you saying? I needed to play I played the Riddler there that turn to draw a card. Like we didn't have the Rise of Sozin. Yes, the Riddler died to Sozin. What? I don't get it. Riddler got the card. I don't think there's anything I could have done different. We played the Riddler at the beginning of the turn to find it, so should have stacked the warped out trigger on top. Oh, for the Rise. Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. That would be better. I see. I just kind of let it happen automatically. Fair enough. Annul. I mean, Pyroclasm seems reasonable. Molt Tender, Elves, Ooze, Tiny Bones. Day's pretty good. Probably better than Pyroclasm, I would say. We don't actually have a lot of ways to deal with. Like, how is Betrayal? We want overwhelming Surge. No, it's not a punt, but it is not optimal. I agree. There are better plays could have made. But I mean, guys, at the end of that they were dead that turn basically, so like they weren't coming out of that. Yeah, maybe just Marang. Intrusion. I could do 3 steps, I guess. Maybe over Bitter Triumph. I don't really like the Betrayal, but maybe it's okay. On a turn with Rise of Sozin, it's a good combo. Let's do this. Okay. Betrayal's okay. Yeah, it's not great if they have double roots, but no, you guys are correct. I should have stacked the warp better there so we can just get the Riddler into exile. You are correct. So we won't let that happen again. It only triggers each roots once. Yeah, but you are sacrificing your card, or spending your card to give your opponent a creature. Not ideal. Well, you give them 2, they get rid of 1, but yeah. Oh? That's pretty good. We're gonna have a lot of mana. We have Vestige, Virtue, Fabled Passage. Not next turn, maybe, but maybe we'll see. Might just be Vestige land. It's more mana efficient. And then next turn we could do Vestige with, or sorry, let's see. So yeah, I think we just go Vestige here and play a Fabled Passage. Seems good. Seems good. Just get a land into play. Nice. So the reason I'm doing this is because when you have 4 mana, like 4 lands into play, the Fabled Passage here is free because you get 2 lands, but they're untapped. So that's why I'm doing it this way. 1, 2. Well, they found the roots. One, 2. They have a cash grab. Just like the angel. Just like the 80s. I'm just gonna let them do a thing for a turn. Spend some mana. Am I lagging, or are they, or? Seems like they are. Just like the 80s. I think it might be a good Sozin turn and Slaughter Game away all the roots. I think I could do it next turn and let these creatures out of the graveyard first. Take a small hit. Because there's no more creatures in the graveyard. And it forces them to play Overlord, maybe. Okay, sure. We do want them to Overlord first, but they're not doing it. I could... There's no creatures in the graveyard. Yeah, it's just Betrayal here. Or sorry, Sozin. Just like the 80s. It's a good draw. That was an excellent draw. We can still hit the roots though. Ooh, hello. We have 9 mana too. You would name Ooze? They're just gonna take the Ooze. Now they have Ooze everywhere. Roots. Roots. Insidious. You think I should have named Overlord? I think I should still name Roots. Honestly. Destructive Stormbrood. Like, Overlord doesn't matter as much because they could just have, they can exile all their cards, right? Because of the this thing. You have 3 green, they could just exile, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah. Next turn we have 10 mana. So we can go Falcon or Gambit, Virtue the Gambit, then Falcon. So we could probably just chump for a turn or two. I'm falling for pieces. Alright, no more creatures. I'm falling to pieces. So I think the reason I took the roots is because if they play second roots, it might be a bit hard for us to do this with 2 copies of roots, but with 1 copy I think we can keep up still a little bit. I give Sozin so I can attack and get it back, I think. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. It just draws us a card, right? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. Sure. I'll fall into pieces. How many creatures? 1, 2. Okay. What are we doing here? Probably trail time. And I think I just play a Vestige and pass. Yep. Still prefer to take Overlord. But it's a bit results oriented because they can't now have roots, so they didn't draw roots. If we took Overlord and they played roots, there would be like 4 more creatures in play. They need to fill their yard. Yeah, I know, but like half their deck fills their yard. They have 4 Overlords, 4 Dredgers, Insights, 4 Cash Grab. Permanent entering. Yeah, see. Yard filled. Yard filled. Are we dead? I don't think so. Maybe? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay. Try to kill you. Oh wait, we can't even, can we? Yeah, there's another creature in the graveyard. Enchantments are bad for us, yeah, for sure. Wow, we are really lagging. This is bad. This is bad. So right now, I can pump. I think I need a... I think we need to take a hit here and pump here. Block, make sure to block like this. Yeah. This is 10, so we can take 12 here. 13. We have to kill the Gambit. Yep. Ooh. How much mana do they have? 2, 3. I think we just grab Virtue in here, right? Or is it Gambit to draw 3? 2. Then Gambit again. Yeah, it's probably just Gambit. Just to find another Sozin. Dancing your song. Dancing your song together. All right. No. 11 minutes? Man, why are we lagging so much? It's so annoying. Later chats. Alright, so we can Virtue here. And if we hit, so we draw 6 cards. This game is disgusting. And by disgusting, I mean it's great. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, we missed. But we have a lot of blockers. A lot of blockers. And we can give them triple Gambit. As we should. Sheesh. Back to 20 life and only 9, 10 blockers over here. Yeah. I could attack, by the way, with one thing, and like I can give them an extra thing and a draw card, but I don't think we need to. It's better to just have a blocker. It's fine. Yeah, I think at this point I'd rather just have a blocker. You can still swing for 475 damage. Yeah, we have to block though. We got blockers. We got chompers. Marang next turn is going to be GG. Yeah, I hope so. We'll see though. It might not be, because it only bounces 2. And we have to chump everything. We can't kill anything. We need to find another Rise of Sozin is what we need to do. Maybe I should have drawn an extra card. Yeah. We also have 2 Day of Black Suns in the deck. Where are they? I should have drawn an extra card then. Can bounce Gambits to make them sack 6 creatures though? Yeah, I know. But they have so many already. I mean, that is the plan. So remember, if we draw a Rise of Sozin, then it only costs 4 because of our Vestige. So we can play around with that a little bit. This game needs to be clipped and on the video. It must be. I should have drawn an extra card twice, I think. One with the Rise of Sozin and one last turn. Like, just give him a Terminus and attack or whatever. Do they die if we draw Frostcliff Siege? No, I mean, we're at 20, so we have to block everything. Hello YouTube, only when we win? No, I think even if we lose, we're gonna lose pretty quickly here if we don't 1, 2, 3, 4. Another Abrade. Do I have enough mana to play Virtue of Knowledge and kill and play that, and then we bounce all 3, then we bounce 9. But I don't think so, because we have 11 mana, which is 6 and 5. Wait, no? We do have enough, because this is 6 once we get it back into our hand. The only problem is we can't Abrade. We have 12 mana right now. So Virtue. One, two, three. Overwhelming Surge on the bat. The bat on the Marang. And the Cauldron. One, two, three, 4. They could bounce. They could pump it, huh? No, we can't. It doesn't work. Attack all is lethal? What? They're 26. We don't have 18 damage. Not even close. We only have... wait, this is 2. This is 8 damage. I can't bounce all the Gambits. Oh, if I can bounce all 3, then yeah, but I don't think I can, because the problem is it's going to get 4. No, I think we may have punted there, since they left up mana to make it a 4/4. Or maybe they're not, I don't know. Let's see what they do. Are we dead? My timeout. Yeah, we're dead. They can make it a 4/4. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Virtue there. Yeah, I don't think I should have played the Virtue, because we probably would have lived. 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we take infinite. So I guess the only play is to just go Vestige here. And hope. For Sozin. Riddler. Nah, I shouldn't have played the Virtue. I don't know. Honestly, it's just been annoying because the way I'm lagging, so for some reason I'm lagging, even the internet is fine, so yeah, we're dead. Very long game. I think we could have won it. How do they pump the bat so much? With Scavenging Ooze. Like the Cauldron had Scavenging Ooze. Alright, we gotta focus up here. We could have drawn 2 extra cards that game, so we could have easily have won. Also, if I didn't play the Virtue there and I braided, I think we die regardless. I think we needed to have the 3. But it is what it is. Just didn't have time. Sometimes you have to sacrifice bad plays to play quickly. 6 minutes clock, I know. I mean, I'm not playing slow, it's just we're lagging. Watch, took me 2 seconds to play that land. Like, it just... We're gonna time out. I'm gonna reset arena. Took us 6 seconds to play that land. Like, it's really dumb. I can see it. Like, is it arena or is it just... Is it my computer? Could be my computer. We have a pretty good draw, though. Take Riddler. What do we do here? Another siege. I guess another siege. But this siege will also be trample haste. Yeah, I think so. Pass turn. And you will be hell. Do you play additional copies of Siege as Jeskai or more Teamer for redundancy than +1 pumps? Sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Like what? To... Yeah, we have to find Rise of Sozin off the Cori Mountain. Found roots. It's bad. Double roots. Okay. Can't win. Any time of year. Definitely the nuts from our opponent, but it is what it is. Because they just naturally drew double roots. Yeah. That was going to be good last game as well. But unfortunately, if they didn't have double roots, maybe, but double roots is gonna be rough because they just go ooze or overlord. California. Well, they have to take day, and then we name ooze, maybe. Yeah, I think I take ooze. And don't take it from their graveyard though. Just take it from their hand. A third roots. Leave the one in graveyard. Okay. They just took it. $14 life. I could do this and give him a Riddler, draw a card. We already played a land. I think I have to leave up Annul. Yeah, I have to leave up Annul. Don't forget that this gets to attack. And is a 7 power, so they might just be dead here. They do get to make a 2 plants though. Man, we really did not want to draw a land. Really, really didn't want to draw a land there. Oh, shit. Is it lethal? Probably not, but maybe. Clutch. I mean, this is 12. Make 3. I'm just gonna attack with everything. Right? Can also sack. Try to find a Abrade or something. Yeah. Huh. Oh, we could just use the face. Yeah, we could just use this. And then it's 11, 15. Wow, it's exactly... No, they're blocker. Aren't they hellbent? Unsure how they're supposed to survive that? No, because of this. They have great Irration. But they just don't have flyers. So they make a 1/1, which triggers 2 more plants. Gains them a life. They go to 16. And then we don't have flying lethal because this is 12 and this is 3. So it's 15. They go to 1. But they have how much toughness? Just 1 and 2 plus the 3. So it's only 6 toughness, so they end up dying. Our Virtue sometimes happens and it's a turn 3 play. We have 1 copy of Soulstone, and then Vestige can also be a ram card, but Watery Grave Stormchasers talent. But that is a consideration. We could take out 1 copy. Although Pyroclasm, hello. Oh my god. You have misspoken. This is a pretty solid Pyroclasm. I was happy. Gambito? Gambito, Shambito. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's grab a swamp, I guess? Yeah. I remember when I lost my mind. They have Kieran or something? They might. Ooh, that's a really good turn. I have to hold control because I've been screwed one too many times. That make me crazy. I mean, Pyroclasm is just like the only thing we can come back versus a Cub on the draw, which is why I have it. Because we're like on the draw, we're just not going to be able to get Sozin into play, you know, since we're not playing a lot of. I mean, we also have other removal spells, but. I make you crazy. Kieran? Kieran bounce. No, Kieran doesn't really. Kieran would be an a turn play to bounce talent. It's probably going to happen. Yep. Oh my god, how many talents are you going to play? A lot. A lot. So I can play Virtue, then Gambit. Think that's better? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. They have a Get Lost. They might, but more likely they have. Well, okay. Actually, if we play Gambit, we still get to do it twice. Right, so. They could have no more lies. I think I'll take 2 here. Let's play Gambit. Damn. We have no more basics, so let's get rid of Fabled Passage. Whoops, almost missed that. Yeah, it's not actually good for them to Boomerang Basics bounce here, because we have Virtue, so they actually give us cards and tokens. Okay. Okay. I'll happily block. Oh no, not Momentum Breaker. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Let's do this and then Siege, probably. I mean, we're drawing 6 cards again. Probably find Siege. Either Siege or Falcon, or both. Oh yeah, this is just gorgeous. Gorgeous gaming. Yeah. They're like, okay, I'm done. Alright, I'll take 21. Alright, Annul? Yeah, Siege is lethal, it's 21 damage. Fire Magic, probably. Day of Black Sun, I don't know. Probably both. I don't think I need Betrayal. Bitter Triumph I'll keep because they could have Kaido. Abrade I'll take out as well. Like, we just want to have our removal spells be this. So, last card, we can have a Ghost Vacuum. I don't think I want, because they don't have Earthbending, and they don't have much graveyard stuff. Could do Mistrise Village, just to make it uncounterable. Yeah, we probably should. Over a Reef. Or is it ever over something else? No, I think it's over Reef. Yeah. Intrusion could work. Yeah, we could do 1 copy of Intrusion. Seems fine. Could do 1 copy of Consult. Yeah, it seems good. Betrayal also not useless versus Storm Chaser. It's almost useless. It's pretty bad. Is this a keep? I think it is. I think it's a keep. 26 lands, a lot of blue sources. We got 2 islands, Mistrise Village, that's 3. Restless Reef, 4 Watery Graves. That's 8. 4 Nightclubs, 4 Passage. And another Multiversal Passage. So 17 blue sources. Oh, and 2 Verges. 19 blue sources. Immediately draws a non-1, but whatever. I'm gonna do it. There are 3 cards. You could Spell Pierce it. Oh, they do? Okay. It's fine. That was gonna get something at some point. Oh, they hit a land. Alright. Here's blue mana. Well, if I play blue mana, then I can't Day of Black Sun, so gotta play Swamp. What is the Disguise's convert mana cost? Is it still 3? It's still 3, right? Should be still 3. Pretty sure it's still 3. Read my mind. Just debating if I should do this. I don't think so. I think we could just play it slow. It's 3 and 2. No, I meant like the cost on it with Day of Black Sun. The convert mana cost on the card. It's just 3. Yeah. It's just 3. Are they gonna Tidebinder me? Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if they do. That is really bad. They're debating. I thought you need a blue source. I want to get a blue source. It is 0 in play. Yeah. No, I knew how much it costs. Okay, so it is actually still 0 in play? Yeah. It's kind of weird. I haven't played with morphs in a long time. Okay. Yeah, well, they had priority for Relic, regardless. But they might also have, like, something else. They could have spells. Get a Curiosity. I don't know what they have, but they let Riddler resolve, so. Okay. This costs double blue. Let's play around Spell Pierce. Annul. Yep. Curiosity? No, they did not have that. They definitely would have played it. Probably just have annuls. Okay. I don't want to just run this out for like and just get like nowhere to run or something, which they could easily have. Which doesn't really, just don't really need to. We could wait patiently. We're taking 1 a turn. They're pretty flooded. We just play Riddler, see what they do. Maybe the breakers begin, but... Alright, your turn. They're very flooded, it seems to me. Which is unfortunate for them. Fortunate for us. Wow, it's a big flood. Okay, let's attack. With Intrusion, I can use Gambit. Well, I just don't need to, because I'm just gonna start discarding cards anyways. Kind of puts the onus on me next turn. I'd rather do it with I'd rather just Cori Mountain. Just get more lands into play. Sure. I probably let this resolve, but yeah, I'll just let this resolve. So we have enough mana to do Dale Black Sun here for 3. Leave up Intrusion. Yep. Then play a tap land. Keep developing. Ang. We can counter the Ang. Oh. Sure, still counter it. But then, what are you saying? I will say though, the Gambit combo hasn't done a single thing for me yet. Well, have you like played Gambit with Siege, or do you mean just Gambit itself hasn't done anything for you, like at all? Bitter Triumph, Annul, Spell Pierce. Okay, Intrusion is a really scary one with Gambit, by the way, because it's a lot better than countering it. They just get it in play. Like you just start discarding. Let's play Vestige. Oops. If they have nowhere to run, is it ever worth just going this here Falcon? It's probably fine to Falcon for a turn, because we want to get card out of our hand anyways, so. With Vista trigger, and if there is a stick, then don't, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do it. You mean a stop? Actually, this does not work for them, because if we have they need to have 2 cards for this, not just 1. So, like now I could just discard a Pyroclasm and let them have something. I don't need to do it. They need to have a removal plus a removal for Gambit, so I can just pass. Especially when I don't discard this turn anyways. Yeah, they're just so dead. Yep. They need to have a second thing for this to work. So now they disenchanted it and have no hand. That's the blowout. GG. Rookie mistake. I mean, we weren't gonna fall for it, so we were just gonna play another Gambit and another Falcon, and then just kill them. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? But yeah, that is a bit of a rookie rook mistake.